Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing Season 3, a playthrough of another town here in the world of Animal Crossing. Today we're going to go visit our very first town. I want to go ahead and show off the traveling to different towns. And I also, just for nostalgic sake, want to go visit my old town because I haven't seen it in 2 years at least, if not longer than that. And then also nostalgic for you guys because I think this is the town we Let's Played last time, it will be unique, and that we can go remember that. But having looked back at the card now, I'm thinking that I deleted the town we last played in, and this might be like a couple towns ago. Um, like the first time I played through this when I was in high school, because I think my sister had an account on that town. So this might actually be even older than I remember, in which case it's like an insanely old town and no one's seen or touched this town in like 5 years. But there's also the small chance we also visited this town last season, so it might not have been seen in 2 years, but the town might be 5 years old. If that made any sense, So what you can do is you can go up here to Porter. If there's two ways to travel, one, both of them require two memory cards. But if you say I have my big memory, I don't know why they have this as an option, but essentially what you can do is, so basically what you can do is have a blank memory card in slot B and then your memory card in slot A with your town. And essentially what he'll do is he'll give you a copy of your character onto memory card B that you can then bring to the other town, then to like go visit the town. Um, and then when you come back, you have to like move your character back from that extra card back onto your original. But the other way to do it is to good. The other way to do it is if you have yours in A and then you have another one in B, but in B there's another town on that memory card, then you don't have to do any weird copying. All he does is just bring you from the town on memory card A to the town on memory card B, and then you just go back. Because if you do the other thing where you just move your character onto the one card, or you're visiting another town, and I'll probably show this glitch at some point. But essentially, it like literally just moves all of your files over, so it can get really strange where you'll lose everything in your inventory, all of your money, your items, your clothes, everything just goes away. Your face turns into a gyroid, and you lose everything if you have a power issue or a save issue while you're visiting another town. So, but anyway, it looks like we're going to town B without any issue, which is good. So you're back on the train, and it's just like a normal train ride before. Um, the next stop is Albany. Albany is the next stop. So let's compare for arrival. You can see Rover in there. Jones always on the train, but Rover's still there in the back. He's on the phone. And there's another character, Blanca, which you can rarely meet while doing a train travel in GameCube. Oh, wow. So in Albany, it's 6:37 in the morning on October 27th, 2016. What in the world? I don't know how that time got so off, but it is. So we're going to go travel back a year to the fall, and it's going to be early in the morning. But yeah, we're just going to have a general conversation with Rover. Nothing special. Blanca will have an activity, but I'm sure we'll show that at some point because I won't be the first time I visit this. And because I now have the digital system set up to rip stuff off of the memory cards to the computer for the purposes of getting some of those rare items or restricted items, what if you want me to visit your town in an episode and you know how to do that with your homebrew, you can send me your town file, reach out to me on Twitter or something, and what you can do, no, I'm not moving, I'm just taking a trip. So I can put your town on my memory card and we can go visit your town, and then that'll give me a reason to show off Blanc on a later time, of course, unless we see Blanc on the way back. So some people complain now because it's kind of already loaded B, and it's just like forcing us to have a conversation with Rover. Um, but Rover's kind of talking, I think, about Missy who just moved in, or Mike that lives in Albany. But we're just about to get here, so it's just the point of us chatting with Rover to introduce him again. But Blanca is another activity that you have. So teleportation to the fall. I'm really excited about this. Heads up, this episode might be long because since you guys know me, I'm going to probably talk a lot about all this stuff in way too much detail. Man, oh man. So here we are. Look at this. So when you do arrive at a new town, you do not have a map. You have to rely on the map on the wall. Now we can run to the first thing we're going to do here is go to the police station, and we're going to go ahead and pick up a map from Copper, if I remember that correctly. So real quick, just to see who's in town. Quetzal, I remember he was my best friend in this town. So this might have been the first one I Let's Played. I'm not really entirely sure. Hazel was also a favorite character because that's like what Sally becomes in the later games. Even though there's a Sally in this game, but it's weird. But anyway, you can see that I have a character. That was my sister, Marissa, and then I don't know what that third character was. I have no idea what that was. I don't know why those two bridges are right there. I think like he literally didn't want to put the bridge anywhere else, but it's okay. We'll go explore all of town. So you can see here, there's nothing going on, but I was the first character and the only character to repay off my loan. What are these? Ooh. Are these all... Oh, I think I had put these here to go pick up on my other one. Some of these are ones that you can get normally. Some of these are ones you use the codes for. But again, I'm not going to take any items from this at the moment. If we do anything with that, it's going to be later. But there's my house. Maybe this was the town. This was the town. Because I'm thinking the second Let's Play, I didn't catch all the bugs. But the first Let's Play I did. I'm now very confident this town was from the first Let's Play of Animal Crossing that I did. Because there we go. We caught all the bugs, but I hadn't caught all the fish. I think I needed 1 or 2 more fish. The loach and something else that I'd catch in the spring. Which I should probably maybe hop on and do now on this account just for the heck of it to finish catching all of the fish. But I might actually do that. Wow, I don't think I've ever noticed that being said. So, we're going to go take a look in these houses. Ooh, it's tempting to catch those ants. Oh god, there's like ants crawling all over me. They're all over me! Anyway, let's go see what Mike's house looks like. I think he played for a good 8 months or so from the late summer, or the middle of summer, all the way through until Christmas. So he's just got spooky furniture set in here, some crickets. I think the last time he religiously played was probably Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, look at all of these models. Spoiler alert, by the way, this will be a spoiler across this video if you are completely new to the game and want to see everything slowly be introduced. Spoiler. And I lied because there's an NES console right there without a game on it. A whole bunch of the really cool rare items are in here. Giant snakehead, mushroom. There's probably a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, I can actually see what's in here. There's pinwheels inside. Look at all of those. A lot of these you get in the fall. Like Nook's Cranny, Wishing Well, Police Station, Katrina's tent model, you all get in the fall. A lot of those flower ones I think I got from the e-reader cards and then actual Groundhog's Day maybe. And then I think maybe some people gave them to us because they are tradable. All those in the back we're going to be getting very soon. The locomotive, the track model, the train car, the train station, the tent model, the house model. Surprised I don't have the manor model though. Reds you get in the fall. It's like October into November you get like half of the models basically from all the events. So yeah, a whole bunch of really rare video game stuff down there. And then upstairs, I want to say it's modern. It is modern. Some stuff is missing though, so I don't know. I think I had pillaged this town in the second Let's Play just to like grab some stuff. A couple things I needed to complete my room, so that might have been the case. But let's go run and see the sister's house and then what the other one was. Be interesting. And I'm not going to spend time talking to the neighbors. And the Nook's shop is closed, but at least we can run in and run around town and see the layout and if there was anything special in this town. And pick up a map as well. For if we do come back to come pick up some items, it wouldn't be the end of the world or anything. I don't remember who made this town. There's a Master Sword, a whole bunch of games. I don't remember, maybe this was like me making a second account to like start moving some stuff over eventually or what. I don't remember what the case was. Did my sister have a basement? Can't remember if she did or not. I didn't look. I kind of ignored it. Nope, she doesn't. Okay, well let's try and make our way down to the mayor. The river's right here. That's a weird layout. The pond is right there too. Oh yeah. That's why the original bridge down here. Okay, now I remember why I got two bridges. Makes it much better. So here you can see these are the old wooden bridges, the different from the stone ones that we have. Here's another version of the island. The island here's a little bit bigger and it's got a rock in it, but it's still nothing too special. But it is very cool. Um, Everyone's asleep. Look at all of these weeds. So many weeds. Quetzal, we're gonna say hi to you, because I want you to move here if you do. Oh, I have the Pikmin as my town tune. I always picked Pikmin. Ah, you're an early wiser? Yep. Oh, you look like war paint on you. I'm bored. Talk to me. You were over at our place the other day? Wait, what? It goes nuts whenever you get close to it, Scree. It freaks me out. Why does it move like that? I taught it. You taught it to dance? Oh, I thought he was gonna like freak out and be like, robots taking over. Oh, look, there's cherries and there's apples. Those are my cherry orchard. I wonder, and what? Why do I have one of these if I've never... I think I have like all the fruits in this town, but... Oh, yeah, I do. I don't know which one's the actual town fruit. It's not cherries. I think these are planted everywhere to farm. I don't just want to take all of the fruits, but I think I will take the native fruit of this town. Because I still feel like that's just a little bit of cheating. So maybe it's apples. Looks like it might possibly be. So if I run around and see a normal fruit tree that is native to this town, I will take a fruit back. But that will be the only thing I take back from this village to our other one at the moment, until I address that more. But let's talk to Copper here. Good morning, citizen. Out and about early this morning, aren't we? An early riser. Excellent. Officer Copper is always at your service, even at the earliest hour. How can I be assistance? I need a map, please. A map, of course. Here you are. Press the X button to view your map. Please take care that you don't get lost. Ah, so much better. I think that's just like an interesting extra feature that the police stations have, and I think that'd be cool if they kept something like that in New Leaf, where you could only get maps of friends' towns by running to town hall or getting it from someone else. So it does look like apples. I think I'll take one tree of apples with us. I just wanted to run around town and see if there's anything else special other than that island. Just a normal waterfall. The other town I was messing around in too also had a... Oh, but it's very low. Look at that. I also remember that being really rare. That the cliff almost comes down to the beach acre, which is very strange for that to be the case. But the other... I remember another one of my towns had a really big canyon in one of the edges. And then the waterfall was like at a 45-degree angle, which was also very neat. So there's a basketball. There's weeds everywhere. It's too early to see any bugs, so I'm not tempted to catch them. Let's see. I guess Nook's shop is closed. There's not really any. Can't go in there. But yeah, that was better. I really like to see the house, the model collection, the rare town layout, a few things. It's kind of cool. There's actually just a pond here. I think all the ponds in my town are next to like buildings. Jungle camo. I'm going to take the jungle camo. I will take that with us. And I'll take these 3 apples. You know, because in the original Animal Crossing, that was how you really collected the fruit. It was very rare for a neighbor to give it to you. You know, you would get most of your fruit by either I would always just keep making new towns to get them, or you know, you'd visit your friends or something and get them from there. I'm really tempted to catch these ants, though. What do you guys think? Should I catch them, or should I just wait to get them myself? It's gonna force me to do the turnip market tomorrow morning, and then it'll be another week after that. It'll give me something to look forward to in town. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll just wait till the turnips, but candy's another way to catch them. You just can only buy candy in October. What's happening here in town? Fall fishing tourney. It's coming in November. Daylight savings, which is now wrong because they changed when that happens. Halloween's coming up. Mushroom season, fall sports fair. The last time... Okay, so let's see. Because we loaded it now, a bunch of stuff in 2016 popped up. But it also has the last time it was loaded was the winter of 2014, which would have been the second Let's Play when I visited this, I believe. Yeah, I think that was when that happened. Because that was around the time when I was doing my second Let's Play. Alright. Well, I think that's all I wanted to see here at the moment. Now that we leave, I guess I could have said hi to Wolfgang. But now that we're leaving, and the lake's on the top level. Yeah, now that we're leaving, when we go back, we're going to have a villager either move or come back, and I'm not totally sure which is going to happen, or if we just completely swap. So we'll have to see what happens. Alright, we're going to head on back. There's a small chance we'll get Blanca. If not, this will be a very short, quick, painless trip back to town. But I'm not going to end the episode just in case she does show up. So we'll take the train back to the future, to the springtime. And back to the normal time of day. We never meet the other monkey or see his face. So sad. Now, when I was a kid, probably elementary into middle, of course, like a lot of kids, I had tons of Legos. And I made a replica of a train station. It was a red brick one, very similar to this. And then I made a replica of, because I had the Lego trains, the electric trains that would drive around, which were really, really awesome. But I basically made a replica train engine that looked like that, and a passenger car, and a train station. I have a picture on it somewhere on my computer, and I found it before. We just got Rover again. It was really low quality. A picture, obviously, because it was a kid taking it over like 10 years, more than 10 years ago. But like 15 years ago. But I think it came out pretty good, and that was the inspiration of that. We would make little Lego towns. When I'd play with Skatem and Zerthik, we'd make Lego towns, and we'd make it like Animal Crossing, where we each have a little Lego house, and someone would run the shop by building little pieces of furniture for sale. And just like in Lego Star Wars, the studs would be the money, the little shiny pieces. Oh, we played that like crazy. We'd have the whole guest room in my house used to just be. But yeah, look, I'm a citizen, Rover. Get off my freaking butt. I do know Michael in Albany. That's me. That's why I'm here. That's just me in the past. I'm the same person that I was then. I've just grown up by a lot. Oh, it's getting dark now. I guess it is 7 o'clock. Although outside, it's like 2 more hours of sun. Actually, it's like an hour and a half of sunlight left. All right, we're back in town. Let's see what the damage was done with our neighbors. Because I just remember that happening so much, that every single time you travel, someone guarantees to move, and I'm so nervous to look. Someone left down there, I think. Asher, Pom Pom, Ace. Who was living there next to Frigga? I'm not really sure who it was. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, we lost a neighbor, and it was whoever was down here living next to Frigga. So if you travel to someone else's town, you lose somebody. If someone visits your town, you gain somebody. And it really stinks. If you're going to just keep going back and forth to the town to like transport items, or you're going to just visit friends a couple times during the week, you're going to lose neighbors, and it's going to suck, especially because you have no control over which one it is. I don't really think it takes into account your friendship level with them. It's not like it takes the least friendly person in your town. It takes, But at least we still have Rasher and Amelia, Aurora, Static, so it's not too big of a deal. But I hope you enjoyed that journey, a quick look at some of what the future holds. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.